All right, ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know what time it is, man. If you like the video, subscribe for more daily 2K content, and let's get right into it. NBA 2K26, man. I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people. Y'all see that name? Y'all see that new name, man? I have been working painstakingly on these defensive challenges, man. And box is one of the names that they give you if you complete a lot of the challenges and do all of that stuff. But that ain't what we're here to talk about today, man. We're here to talk about the communities continuing to be divided, man. Listen, I'm with Quavo. If you just come out here and have fun, you don't have to worry about none of this stuff. Like, don't get involved in the back and forth with this thing. If you feel like the game is in a bad state, you are right. If you feel like it's in a good state, you're right. If you feel like 7’4s are not a problem and they should just be left unchained, you're right. If you feel like 7’4s need to be patched, you're also correct. There's nobody wrong in this because it's an opinion, and your opinion, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. And that guy right there, he really thought he cooked with that. And yeah, this let me talk about defense real quick one time. I know that we say that there's no defense in the game, this, that, and the other one. But bro, what happened to seeing what somebody wants to do and then denying them the ability to do that? You're going to see me do that throughout this game, man, but and a lot more. But before we get started, make sure y'all like this video and comment y'all thoughts down below. Y'all already know we're trying to go with this thing to the moon, Alice! And if nobody told you this today, y'all my brothers, my sisters, my family, love each and every last one of y'all. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, because this is what we're here to talk about, man. We really just want to talk about 2K and how the game goes, how the thing, like, what do y'all think? Do y'all think that that's a problem right there, that you can shoot over people in this game? Or not? Because a lot of people are trying to cite real life, and we're going to get into that a little bit later, but I'm just saying, if we got to go real, we got to go all the way real. We can't do this revisionist thing where we just want to take one or two things out of the whole thing and all of that. Also, we got a lot of people, bro. I was in the theater last night, and people were talking about how people were cheating and how they're using the Zen and this and that. And dudes was in there, he was calling names. He was talking about what the actual script that they were using and all of that stuff, man. And I couldn't believe it. I was like, bro, this can't be real, bro. Like, y'all can't be serious. Bro, dude said not only did he say he's using it, but he said, bro, he said, I got my rhythm shooting on Square. And I said, Square? I thought that y'all said that you couldn't use it on PlayStation. He said, bro, don't believe that hype, don't believe the narrative, don't believe none of that stuff that nobody's saying. You can use this device on any system, because he was on PlayStation. He's like, you can use it on any system. You can use it. Anybody can use it. You can use it on any system. Blah blah blah. Yakety schmackety. He said it ain't no barriers or none of that. He's like, don't believe all this stuff, bro. I'm using it right now, and you can use it on anything. So I don't understand why we want to try to keep saying, you know, it's a PlayStation thing, it's an Xbox thing, it's an everybody thing. Anybody can use it. There are no more third-party device inhibitors on these games, and it's not something for 2K to fix. It's something for the actual gaming manufacturers, the console manufacturers to fix. That's the only people that can do something about it. But you don't gotta listen to me, man. Listen to Adin talk about this, man. He was talking about this right here. It says Adin drops a bombshell on the entire 2K community, claiming that top streamers like he said this is him, allegedly Double H and Tyceno are using the leaked Zen 2.0 DMA cheats to dominate the game. Let's just hear what he got to say, man. This is his words, not mine, so y'all don't get with that.
Because I sat in an hour call exposing, listen, Cheeser, NBA 2K content creators, rappers, and fucking athletes, like real NBA players.
I have to listen to you off your
Bro,
show.
That's actually so sad. Like, why do people have to cheat, though? It's a video game, bro.
That's what I feel, and I feel the same way. Like, why do people gotta cheat? It's a video game. And I like, do you think those guys are cheating? Do you think that anybody's cheating? I don't know if anybody's cheating. All I know is that's what he said. He said he sat in a call and exposed those guys. Like, dang, that's crazy if that's the case. But like I said, if you just go into theater and you see, bro, everybody in theaters fading. Everybody's running, fading, running behind screens. Everybody, even one dude last night, he said, he's like, it's easier to shoot on the run than it is on the thing. Dude said, dang, you been fading in 2K for years? He's like, nah, this is the first 2K I've been fading, but I mean, it's just easy, so that's what I'm doing. I'm like, it's crazy. But like I said, he's having fun. And look at this dude. He gonna really try to do this. Bro, come on, bro. Like, what do we do? Like, you can't play defense in the game, bro. Y'all see I stifled him on these two possessions right here. And like you can play defense in the game. You do have to work to play defense. I don't think that my biggest issue with people saying that there's no defense in the game, I'm not saying that against good players that you can do something. I'm saying that the people that are saying it, they ain't no good anyway. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just like the RNG argument last, like dudes that shooting 20%. Yes, 20%. They were the ones talking about they shooting 20% because of RNG. And then like it just is what it's crazy. And then they shooting 30% this game and saying, look, I'm shooting better without the RNG. Y'all get what I'm saying. So some of the people that are saying that there's no defense in the game, they have no defense on their build. And then they don't have defense on the build, number one. And then they don't have high defensive statistics, and then they don't have any stick pause to go along with it. You got to have all three in this game. You got to have the defensive statistics. You got to have the stick to go along with it, pause. You got to have your badges. And guess what? You still gonna get fucked on when you try to play the game. It really don't matter, because stuff like this right here, this man said that's 7'4 Curry, though. Look, let's check it out real quick, man. We're gonna check out this 7'4 Curry, man. Look at this right here. And I don't think anybody really cares about the 7'4 part of it or anything like that. The thing I got with it is you can't bump that. Like, we know he doesn't have high dribbling or anything like that, and you can't bump it. So if I could, like to be honest with y'all, if you could pick him up right here and bump him and make him pick the ball up, nobody would care, because this defense should be high enough and his ball handling should be low enough to cause that, but you can't do it. You can't even make him pick the ball up or whatever. And even when you do, it doesn't matter. Like, that was just bad defense, right? This is bad defense all the way. This is not one of those videos where you're going to say 7'4s are an issue, right? Like, he's not playing any defense. This should happen. Nobody cares about that right there, bro. Like I'm cool with that. Like, do your thing. You wide open. It's the ones when people are contested that they get me. And then we got my man right here saying, hey, DJ Drake said, when people say 7'4s need a patch, I'ma just show. Bro, it's one Wemby though. There's one. And then, so that's what somebody said in the thing. I can't show no moving pictures because, you know, the NBA, they be trying to hit you up. And he says, dude says, just so you know, because I know that you do, he said, but how many Wembys are in the league right now? Okay, forget that for a second. Wemby has real weaknesses like stamina and injury, but that doesn't portray it correctly or whatever. And then he says, bro, Arvydas Sabonis played when I was a little boy. So you wrong. And Donatas, and his dad, Donatas is the one that's in the league now. Donatas 6'10", and then Arvydas was what, 7 feet? Like, that's cool. Bobos, Porzingis, or of the world will come. I guess that's what he's trying to say, bro. I mean, you're wrong in this regard though. But like Arvydas, Sabonis, Bobo, Kristaps Porzingis, okay, that's 3 out of 350. Cool. Less than 1/2 of 1%. Wemby came in at a perfect time and situation to showcase his skills and not be stunted by his team and roster makeup. He will pave the way. I get what you're saying, but then, like, can we shoot 30% then? Like, because Wemby's hitting 3 threes out of 10. So nobody would have a problem with 7'4s if they were hitting 3 threes out of 10. The problem is they're hitting 7 out of 7, and they're not making good decisions. It's not a good 7 out of 7. It is, I'm just gonna shoot the ball regardless of if you're here or not. Because even though my man on that one with the Steph Curry joint, he would have shot the ball whether the dude was in front of him or not. On that one, it looks good, but it didn't matter. He was shooting that ball anyway. Up next, hey, dude say, please fix. And like we said, bro, and also Wemby's not just shooting over people like that either, man. He probably can, but he just doesn't do that. That's not how basketball works, and you don't have to jump everything in basketball. They actually tell you not to jump at a jump shooter because you don't want to foul a jump shooter. You never foul a jump shooter on the perimeter because that's a high-risk shot. In NBA 2K, it is not a high-risk shot. It is it's easier to hit a jump shot. It's easier to hit a jump shot, like Nino 6'11" right here, right? It's easier to hit a jump shot than it is to hit a layup in some situations or what have you. But hey, it just is what it is. I think, that was 11% contest. I think that should have been a higher contest. But hey, I digress. Anyway, he's saying, hey, Mike, can you please fix this right here, man? And he's pulling, he's right there on all of these. Jump early, jump late. It doesn't matter what you do. Or should we say,
we do not care.
Hey, it doesn't matter, bro. He doesn't care what happens. He's just going to shoot the ball. Like I said, regardless of what, a lot of people just put the input in and they just shoot the basketball, whether it doesn't matter if you're there or not. they're just going to shoot the basketball. And that's what I think a lot of people have a lot of issues with, like people aren't thinking. But the thing is, when you lose to something like that, or when you play one of them, you just got to keep playing, man, and just say, forget it. Hey, they took the easy way out. Hey, we gonna keep on running, man. It is what it is. Let's just stop acting like it has a place in the game and that you're nice if you're doing it. Because the fact that in a video game, like Wemby been playing basketball since he was 5, bro. This dude has been working at the craft since he was 5. Like if we want to talk about real life, you gotta add all of that in there, bro. We don't want to do that. Plus, we gotta shoot 33% because the average, a very good free throw of 3-point shooter shoots 40%. Do we want to go to like what the league average is really like 28, maybe 30? The league average ain't even that. Let me ask ChatGPT real quick. What is the league average on 3-pointers made? Let's just see, bro. Like I'm gonna ask ChatGPT real quick, and then he's gonna tell me. I want to know what the league average is. It's got to be 32 to 33%. I'd be surprised if it was like 28. If we want to hit 3 out of 10, then let's just do that. Okay. The league average, here we go. This year right here, the percentage, by percentage. I need by percentage. Anyway, it's in the 30s or something like that. So like it just is not realistic to try to say we want to take the one person that can do something and then use them as the model. Yes, there are players that can do that stuff. Yeah, like the league average field goal percentage, the 3-point field goal percentage average league wide is 36% last year. So you're talking about 36%. So you're talking about 3.5 out of 10. Wemby shoots below the league average. So he's a below average 3-point shooter. So you can miss me with that bull you're talking. You can't show me his 2 or 3 legacy games and then sit here and be like, well, he the 35%, 36% or something like that. Wemby shoots like what, 32.3 or something like that. Let me see. What does Wemby shoot percentage wise from 3? Because I'm already knowing what it is, man. But hey, we just gonna go on to that while we doing that. He says, hey, look, this stuff is getting out of hand right here. And then this is another joint right here, bro. Like he says, it's just getting out of hand. Wemby shoots 33%, so he's below the league average. Just by the way, it just is what it is. But at any rate, so we're gonna take a below average 3-point shooter to be our statue for whatever. And like he's right here, he's on him. The dude just played with him, bro, and just shot the ball right over him. Didn't even think. But like I said, we having fun, man. So that's the only thing. Because even with all of this in the game, I'm still having fun, just like Quavo. And with all this in the game, I'm tired of being in deep with 2. This is me too. I'm tired of being in deep with 2K. I just want to have fun. One side of the community wants this. The other side want that. I just want the bag. That's right, exactly. Get some bagular action. I might just start picking up anyone from the chat and play. F it, win, lose, because you definitely gonna lose in this. You gonna lose in this. It doesn't even matter. There ain't nothing you can really do about that. Hey, pick your boy up. I'll come out there and play lock and sell some shit for you. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's how it is for your boy. But like we said, it's just the thing is it just really promotes unintelligent type gameplay. But it doesn't matter because it's fun and I'm having fun, and that's all that matters. Like I said, I finished out my 100 games yesterday. Today I'm going to finish out my 400 blocks or whatever. And when you get those, your shooting badges or your defensive badge perks +1, you can put those on any badge. It ain't no tier 1, tier 2. You can put the +1 on a tier 1 or tier 2, or you put the +2 on a tier 1 or tier 2. So it's super dope. Josh says, hey man, I'm confused with tweets like this. And really what the tweet says is it's just one of those where my man, he's gonna hit this shot right here. And it's just one of those where he hits the shot and he knows he's got no business hitting the shot, and he like, yeah, this game trash. Like, it just is what it is. I fail now and I still green that. I think we've all had those moments when we do something like that where you like, bro, they really let me do that, bro. This game garbage, bro. It just is what it is. So I can't get mad at it, man. But like I said though, we having fun. And that's all that really matters. Like I said, you're gonna deal with this right here sometimes. Brian Steele, bro, I ain't gonna lie, boy. That sound like somebody that need to be out there with Tiana Trump or something, bro. But like I said, like, look at this. Yeah, he's right on top of his feet. There's no physical way to bring the ball up. Doesn't matter. 29%, 29% contest. Is this one it? It doesn't It doesn't matter what the contest is, bro. But like I said, though, we having fun. Everybody's having fun. Let's just make sure that we continue to do what we got. Hey, up next, we got something for the crew people. He said, negative cap breaker bug. This is not a bug, bro. Stop calling stuff a bug. Stop trying to make... Y'all are not low. We see what you're trying to do. You're not gonna get extra fucking cap breakers for going from crew to crew, bro. This crew hopping shit. Like, we knew that y'all were gonna try to... The 2K community thinks that they got all the sense, bro. Bro, ain't nobody going for this, dog. Nobody's going for this. Like, they said, look, bro, like they really got this thing, and it says, hey, players who unlock crew cap breakers and then leave the crew may incorrectly see the negative number of cap breakers remaining status. Updates will be shared as available. Bro, it's not a bug. It's not a bug. It's a feature. They knew that you niggas was gonna try to crew hop and do all this dumb shit, and they just mitigated it. You leave your crew. Once you go to another crew, you'll get your cap breakers back. You're not gonna leave this crew and it be at 0, then you go to another crew and you have like 18 fucking cap breakers, bro. That's not what's gonna happen. Y'all are not slick. We know that y'all bitches are trying to cheat. We know this, bro. Like, stop trying to act like... No, you just smarter than everybody, bro. It just is what it is. Josh says right here, man, hey, this is one of them joints. He says, hey, the shot said open. The shot yellow contest, he greened it anyway. No RNG in a pure green window. This is what you're going to get. And this is exactly what I warned y'all about when I said be careful what you wish for. Like, this is what you're going to get. And that's Repexual. That's not no bad player or nothing like that. It doesn't matter. You're going to get this. It's possible to hit that green window anytime when you have a pure green window with no RNG. The RNG is what was helping offset it. So if you were hitting the edge of the green window or if you were hitting the middle of the green window, that would help offset it. But right now, even if they shrink the green window, if you're hitting the middle of it, you're really not going to miss many shots. That boy, Brother Jones, says this is the worst year to play rec with randoms. This easy shooting got randoms more risky than ever. And then somebody put this screenshot up there, man. And let me see who we got. Like, bro, 18 to 26, 10 to 20. Hey, I don't know what they're trying to show right here, but I guess he's showing himself playing in a random rec or whatever like that. Hey, look, I salute you having one good game in the random rec, man. And you might have a lot of them, but for me, it just is what it is. It's hit and miss, man. Y'all let me know what y'all random rec experience is. Up next, he says, no RNG isn't the issue. I can agree with that. The size of the green window is, and lack of contest. You shouldn't have to block a shot for it to miss. I completely agree with that. But the way that they created the green window on this, there's probably 3 ways you can do it, and I'll probably explain it in more in depth in another video. You can take the whole green window, right? So this is the green window. You got, I think I explained it before. These fingers right here are the outer edges. This is the inner part of the green window. This is the 100% part. This would be like the, my middle fingers would be like where you'll be like 80% or something like that. This is where you'll be 60 to 0% and it would taper off. Instead of them doing this right here, like they could give you the whole green window, which is what they did. The whole thing is a green window. Now, what they could have done is say, we're gonna take these two, and if you can hit this, that's 100% green. That would have made shooting more difficult. Or they could have gone here and said, well, we'll just knock off, we'll turn these to 0 to 60% or more, and if you can hit into 80 to 100%, then you'll be green. Like that's what they could have done, but they just made the whole thing green, man, and that's what's really going on. Like, shooting is just too easy on this game. But hey, we having fun, man, so that's all that matters, bro. Like, we can't get caught up into all of this politics and I want to be better than the next person. We ain't worry about none of this stuff, man. We just playing the game. And then my man says, I don't understand the blitz, man. Like, he got the blitz right here. And he said he don't understand what the problem is with the blitz. So you can show me this, and then I can show you 30 hours of Bauer not getting that. And then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hate when we do that with the 2K community. You put up one thing where you got that, and then Bauer just put up his joint where he blitzed and got a foul. He did the exact same thing. So being able to do something one time is not the rule. It's the exception. Not the rule. I feel you though. And then the last but not least, my man said exactly what I was saying in the beginning of the video. I rhythm shoot with my square button. Like, that's what he's saying, bro. And you understand, he said, if you dig what I'm saying, bro, he rhythm shooting with the square button, bro. Like now, I don't know if that's what he's saying or he just being funny or whatever like that. But like dude said, he rhythm shoots with square or X, whatever this is right here. He rhythm shooting with his button. But the dude that I was playing with last night on PlayStation, bro, he said, I am rhythm shooting with square right now. And he was like, that's why I'm hitting everything. And he was like, it make you feel kind of slow too, or whatever. But he was like, that's why I'm like playing with the Zen. I'm like, dang, y'all playing with it? Bro, dude was very forthcoming, and he just let us know what he was doing right there. But that's Glock right there. Said, I tempo shoot with square, catch my drift. I guess Glock was, whatever, with square. Wait a minute. How you doing that with square? Whatever, man. They say, it is what it is. All I can tell y'all is this. The game is the game, and this ain't the game for us to be worried about who's better than who or who's this or who's that. We just playing this joint, have fun. Shoot, Quavo, look, if you want to get out there and not complain and just have somebody just 24/7 selling your shit, hit your boy up. I got you, man. But y'all let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. We can leave it like this and nobody complain and do that, but let's just stop with the real world stuff, because I just told you that Wemby is a below average 3-point shooter. So he's not hitting 7 out of 7. So if we can get them hitting 3 out of 10, I don't think nobody gonna have a problem with it if he's hitting 3 out of 10. But that's not the case. They're hitting 7 out of 7. So when you talk about that part, you can miss me with that too. And then, like I said, man, with the defense or whatever, it just really is what it is, man. Like we anticipation and just knowing what somebody's gonna do, tendencies, all of that stuff, bro. You're gonna play good defense, and even that. Did y'all catch that though? Even that was just a 16% contest. This guy literally has nowhere to go. He's inside the box that I have put him in, but I didn't jump. This is a horrible shot. And I guess we can say I don't have my hands up or whatever, but he don't got no room to go up or nothing, and he's dribbled the entirety of the shot clock. And I get my hand up, but 16% contest. So it is what it is. But I'm having fun with the game, trying to figure out how to stop people. I have some success here and there, but for the most part, when you run into somebody that's hell-bent on cheating, they gonna cheat, man. So anyway, let me know what y'all think down in the comment section, man. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Adin has exposed that a lot of your favorite content creators are cheating and have been for years, and they're using the new scripts and stuff like that. That's what he says, bro. Allegedly, I don't know, and I really don't care, because I'm having fun on the game. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section. Hit that like, subscribe if you're new. I'll holler at y'all next time. Till next time. It's your boy Jay Easy, aka Fresh from the Barbershop, BK the People's Champ. Godspeed.